According to the Insurance Bureau of Canada, insurance claims related to water damage now account for over 50% of all insurance claims. Within our own clientele for churches and Christian charities, water has now surpassed fire and smoke claims as the leading cause of claims payouts within our national insurance program, doubling in the last 15 years from 30% of all claims to now over 60% of all claims. There's a variety of reasons and factors that have contributed to this significant change in water damage claims. And these include increased climate volatility, more severe weather patterns. It includes outdated public infrastructure, including often insufficient or crumbling storm sewer systems. It also includes factors such as social change, where both individuals and organizations are trying to more fully utilize their space, including finishing lower basements and lower levels. A couple generations ago, in public buildings and in private homes, oftentimes the lower floors were simply concrete and four walls of poured concrete or studs. But nowadays, it's much more prevalent to see completely finished lower floor space, which means that whenever there is water in the basement, a claim that was once something that you would simply mop up with little or no damage can often involve significant expenses in terms of tear-outs of drywall, floor coverings, subfloors, and lower cabinetry. It's estimated that water damage claim 20 years ago had an average payout of about $4,000 or $5,000 in a home. Today that number stands at about $30,000 or $40,000. There's also an increased awareness of the long-term health effects of mold, which also makes water claims more problematic and requires more aggressive remediation, including testing for mold left over from water claims behind walls and under floors. These water claims can be caused by a variety of sources as well. The common sources are flood, including overland, surface and groundwater floods, similar to what we witnessed in 2013 in southern Alberta and in a large flood event in the Greater Toronto area, which in fact caused over 20 claims for churches and charities that we insure, and a payout of almost $3 million from a single hour of rainfall. Water claims can also be caused by a backing up of sewers, sump systems, from severe rainstorms that open up a roof, tearing off shingles, softening. It can also be caused because of freezing of pipes behind walls during winter freezes, causing a bursting of pipes. And as well, a very common cause more recently is damming, ice damming from a freeze-thaw conditions on roofs, which allows water to penetrate roof surfaces and work its way back into the building. All of these sources can result in a building filled with water, and oftentimes there are very practical ways of taking preventative measures to avoid these claims in the first place, to avoid the claims on your insurance record, to avoid paying deductibles and having long-term concerns about insurability, especially when you start having multiple water damage claims. We've put together a brochure to assist our clients. It's called Water Everywhere. It's called Straight Facts About Insurance, and it provides you with a variety of tips to prevent water damage claims by taking measures both inside your building and outside your building. We encourage you to read this, have it reviewed with your trustees who are responsible for your building, or if you have a caretaker or a property manager, to have them review it on your behalf. If your organization has suffered one or more water damage claims in the past 10 years, you may have received a water loss prevention questionnaire with your last renewal package, and you may possibly also have had notification of a restriction of coverage for certain water damage claims. This questionnaire is sent out to you in order to survey and find out what measures your organization has taken to reduce or eliminate future similar claims. Completing this form will greatly assist our office in determining your future coverage eligibility, And along with using the tips in the Water Everywhere newsletter, some of these measures can greatly increase your chances of continuing to be eligible for full water damage coverage. Some of those tips includes things like sump pumps with backups or alarms, in-drain backflow valves, proper roof insulation in order to avoid freeze-thaw and ice damming claims, tankless water heaters, minor regrading around your site. And we greatly encourage you to complete that form and send it back to us for our review. If you need any help with the form, please feel free to contact our office and speak to one of our church and charity customer service representatives. Thank you.